Welcome, everybody, to our meditative devotional on the topic of humility. And I chose this because we are, of course, in a very tumultuous time, filled with challenges and a lot of social unrest. And I know very few people who feel that they have a handle on this experience. It's breaking new ground for all of us, and there's a lot of unknowns, a lot of challenges. And I think that as I see it, a starting point is that quality of being able to admit, I need to learn about this, I need to understand. And so that's why I chose the topic of humility. And there's some very interesting writings that I've found and selected from different religious perspectives. And I think it'll help all of us to take a moment to contemplate on how that quality can help us to unravel some of the spiritual challenges of this particular time. And just be willing to be open and listen. Listen to our own guidance and listen to the struggles of those around us who are needing to be heard, and with an open heart, helping them to heal the pain and suffering that they're discharging and expressing. But first, I would like to take us through a relaxation exercise to help us prepare our physical selves to receive these holy writings, and also to allow ourselves to discharge some of the stress and tension that we might have picked up during the week and throughout our busy working day. So everybody's now self-muted, and I'd like to invite you to settle in a comfortable position wherever you are, and begin to allow your respiration to slow and deepen. Let's place our feet on the floor or in a lotus position, whatever feels most comfortable. And wiggle your toes to let them relax. Imagine a gentle current is flowing up from the earth, relaxing your feet, your ankles, your calves and knees. And now allow this gentle current to move up your legs and thighs, hips, and relaxing the muscles and releasing any tension. Take a slow, deep breath and let it go, feeling all the tension in the feet and legs simply melting away. And now feel the energy rising into your waist, stomach, and lower back, deeply relaxing those muscles. Allow the current to move into your chest, your upper back, and shoulders. Feeling any tension there simply melt away. Now feel this current is moving down your arms, into the forearms, palms, and all the way to each fingertip. Your shoulders and arms are now deeply relaxed. Take another breath in and softly breathe out. Allow your neck muscles to let go. Feel this gentle current is moving up into your face, relaxing your jaw and mouth, your nose, your ears. Feel your eyes relaxing. Relax your eyebrows and forehead all the way to the top of your head. Now feel your entire body from your toes to the top of your head is completely relaxed. You are now calm and peaceful. Slowly bring your awareness now to your heart. Imagine you are resting your awareness on a source of light in your heart. Feel a soft, peaceful lightness all over. As we open our hearts and minds to words of wisdom from the great religious traditions. Writings on the topic of humility. Give up anger. Renounce pride. Transcend all worldly attachments. Dhammapada, chapter 17. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Proverbs. Fearlessness, singleness of soul, the will, always strive for wisdom, opened hand, ungoverned appetites, and piety, and love of lonely study, humbleness, uprightness, heed to injure not which lives, truthfulness, slowness unto wrath, a mind that lightly letteth go what others prize, and equanimity and charity, which spieth no man's faults, and tenderness towards all that suffer, a contented heart, fluttered by no desires, a bearing mild, modest, and grave, with manhood nobly mixed, with patience, fortitude, and purity, an unrevengeful spirit, never given to rate itself too high. Such be the signs, O Indian prince, of him whose feet are set on that fair path which leads to heavenly birth. Bhagavad Gita. Man possesses two kinds of susceptibilities: the natural emotions, which are like dust upon the mirror, and spiritual susceptibilities, which are merciful and heavenly characteristics. There is a power which purifies the mirror from dust and transforms its reflection into intense brilliancy and radiance, so that spiritual susceptibilities may chasten the hearts and heavenly bestowals sanctify them. What is the dust which obscures the mirror? It is attachment to the world, avarice, envy, love of luxury and comfort, haughtiness and self-desire. This is the dust which prevents reflection of the rays of the sun of reality in the mirror. The natural emotions are blameworthy and are like rust which deprives the heart of the bounties of God. But sincerity, justice, humility, severance, and love for the believers of God will purify the mirror and make it radiant with reflected rays from the Sun of Truth. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. 1 John 2:16. The work of the leader should ensure the prosperity of the populace. So it is said, humility is the root of great nobility. The low forms a foundation for the great, and princes consider themselves to be of little worth. Each depends on humility. Therefore, it is of no advantage to have too much success. So do not sound loudly like jade bells or clatter like stone chimes. Tao Te Ching, chapter 39. Those who follow the natural way are different from others in 3 respects. They have great mercy and economy, and the courage not to compete. From mercy there comes courage. From economy, generosity, and from humility, willingness to lead from behind. It is the way of sickness to shun the merciful and to acclaim only heroic deeds, to abandon economy and to be selfish. They are sick who are not humble, but try always to be first. Tao Te Ching, chapter 67. The wicked, through pride in his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. Psalms 10:4. Take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Isaiah 14. And your Lord says, call on me, I will answer you. I will answer your prayer. But those who are too arrogant to serve me will surely find themselves in hell, in humiliation. Quran. As to him who turneth aside and swelleth with pride, after that the clear tokens have come unto him from the revealer of signs. His work shall God bring to naught. Proclamation of Baha'u'llah. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way and the froward mouth do I hate. Proverbs, chapter 8. Humility exalteth man to the heaven of glory and power, whilst pride abaseth him to the depths of wretchedness and degradation. Tablets of Baha'u'llah. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Proverbs, chapter 18. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up thine hand, forget not the humble. Psalms, chapter 10. O children of vainglory, for a fleeting sovereignty ye have abandoned my imperishable dominion, and have adorned yourselves with the gay livery of the world, and made of it your boast. By my beauty, all will I gather beneath the one-colored covering of the dust, and efface all these diverse colors, save them that choose my own, and that is purging from every color. Baha'u'llah, the hidden words. O Son of Spirit, there is no peace for thee save by renouncing thyself and turning unto me. For it behooveth thee to glory in my name, not in thine own, to put thy trust in me and not in thyself, since I desire to be loved alone and above all that is. O Son of Man, wert thou to speed through the immensity of space and traverse the expanse of heaven, yet thou wouldst find no rest save in submission to our command and humbleness before our face. Baha'u'llah, the hidden words. But those who believe and work righteousness and humble themselves before their Lord, they will be companions of the gardens, to dwell therein for aye. Quran, chapter 12. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Proverbs, chapter 16. He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Micah, chapter 6. They who are the beloved of God, in whatever place they gather, and whomsoever they may meet, must evince in their attitude towards God, and in the manner of their celebration of his praise and glory, such humility and submissiveness, that every atom of the dust beneath their feet may attest the depth of their devotion. Baha'u'llah. There is the rightful doer. He who acts free from self-seeking, humble, resolute, steadfast, in good or evil hath the same, content to do aright, he truly acts. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18. O children of men, know ye not why we created you all from the same dust? That no one should exalt himself over the other. Ponder at all times in your hearts how you were created. Since we have created you all from one same substance, it is incumbent on you to be even as one soul, to walk with the same feet, eat with the same mouth, and dwell in the same land, that from your inmost being, by your deeds and actions, the signs of oneness and the essence of detachment may be made manifest. Such is my counsel to you, O concourse of light. Heed ye this counsel, that ye may obtain the fruit of holiness from the tree of wondrous glory. And now let's please take a few minutes in silent contemplation to allow these holy words to act deeply upon our hearts. And now, with your eyes still closed, take a moment to notice changes in your body and mind since you began this meditation. Form an intention to preserve those positive changes as you slowly begin to move fingers and toes and return to your body. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And that concludes a recorded portion